15 or 20 minutes. That's what I'd say. So hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, and show us you care. The road to 12k is on. Liverpool play Plymouth Argyle tomorrow at 3 o'clock in Plymouth. Championship, bottom of the championship. I think they've only 5 wins in the league all season. Liverpool should be far too good. It's going to be a mixed team. It's going to be a youthful team. There's going to be at least 5 or 6, maybe 7 or 8 changes. But whatever team Liverpool puts out should be too good for Plymouth, to be fair. Shouldn't they? They should be too good for Plymouth. But look, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. As I say, it'd be nice to see maybe McConnell get a start. Chiesa. I'm sure Darwin needs a goal, so we got to get him in there. Maybe even Jota. You know, Elliott needs a game. Kwanzaa. Endo. Will he play Kelleher? Will he play Ali? I personally would leave Kelleher in goal for tomorrow. We'll leave Ali for the big one on Wednesday against Everton, of course. But look, you know, that's what it's all about, guys. As I say, it is Saturday lunchtime. Just relax near a cup of coffee in a petrol station. And Anfield Lark is in. How are you, my friend? Boom. Good to see you, mate. You absolute legend. How are you? All good. I am fantastic. Anyway, an off subject, actually. Has anybody seen the new Boyzone documentary on Sky Originals? It is a 3-part series, I think, and it's absolutely brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm friends with 1 or 2 of them, so it's really good, and it's an eye-opener. It is an absolute eye-opener. So that's the Boyzone, no matter what documentary on Sky Originals. I think it's on now or something like that. But it's wow. What's your thoughts on Liam Nielsen? Liam Nielsen, I will find you, I will get you, and I will win the league. You mean that Liam Nielsen? I don't know. He's a big fella, isn't he? But he has some voice, of course. But Gooder Bear, absolute legendary. But as I say, I'm in Circle K here, having a coffee, relaxing for 15 or 20. Good to see you guys. Hit the like, hit the share. As I say, put your questions in. What do you think of tomorrow against Plymouth? What do you think of the midweek Goodison Derby? The last Goodison Derby, of course, because they have the new ground from next season. Moisey at the helm, and they're actually starting to play and win games now, which is bad news for us. But realistically, we'll rest players tomorrow. We should be fresh, ready to go for Wednesday, and we should be, you know, should be too good for Everton. But a derby on the day, it's like a cup final. It's like a cup final for them, I suppose. So you never know. But there's Circle K in Ireland. Circle K patient? Yeah, Circle K. No, I think they're Canadian. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if Circle K are Canadian or American. I don't know where, but in Dublin, they're all over the place here. But as I say, they do nice coffee, to be fair to them. There's a coffee from Circle K. Very nice coffee. But as I say, guys, look, just a little chat, a little relaxed Saturday chat what about whatever you want. Obviously, Liverpool and football and stuff like that. And even the Six Nations, of course, in rugby. Ireland play Scotland tomorrow. France, England today should be really, really good. I do like a bit of Six Nations, to be fair. Frank and Honest, your only man, says Paul Callaghan. Frank and Honest, yeah. Frank and Honest is nice coffee. Frank and Honest is honestly a nice coffee, I have to say. I do like Frank and Honest coffee. But this isn't bad. Circle K coffee isn't bad, you know. But Edit Master, hi, in the house. Your voice is so nice, as Edit Master. And we're live. I could do a radio voice, couldn't I? 98 FM. Up next, it's Circle K Coffee. Yeah, I have a bit of a weird gravelly voice from Dublin, North Dublin. But as I say, guys, get your questions in. Bit of crack, bit of fun. That's what it's all about. As I say, a big weekend of sport. Six Nations in the rugby. You've got the FA Cup weekend. Liverpool doing so well. Flying high Liverpool, as I drink my Circle K coffee. And I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I'm just making a joke at this stage. But we've got nearly 30 people in, so hit the like, hit the share, hit the sub, show us you care. That's copyrighted. That's my one. But as I say, guys, it's a bit of crack. It's raining here in Dublin. It's murky out here in Dublin. It is not a great day in Dublin here today. It is a wintry, although we're coming into spring, I suppose, but you know what I mean. It's sort of the last throes of winter today. Bit chilly, bit wet, bit windy. But what do you expect in Ireland, I suppose, in February? Do you like football, says Edit Master? I'm a big Liverpool fan. Big LFC, you never walk alone, baby. Huge Liverpool fan. Yes, I do. I like other sports as well. I used to play a lot of snooker back in the 80s and 90s. Giving away my age now. I used to love snooker. My friend used to own a snooker hall. And it's still going, by the way. It's one of the oldest snooker halls in Ireland. Crossgun Snooker Hall in Philsborough. It's an absolute legendary place. But yeah, I do love rugby, do love soccer, do love snooker. Love it all. Love it all. Do love a bit of 80s music as well. 80s, 90s music, cartoons. all that type of stuff. I probably should have brought out an 80s channel, talking about all the 80s cartoons. And there was never a better 80s cartoon. There just was never a better 80s. Nothing's better than the 80s. He-Man and, Thundercats and, Jason the Wheeled Warriors and even Knight Rider, Airwolf, Michael Knight, the man. Just unbelievable. The A-Team. Do they make better shows? Have they made better shows than, late 80s, early 90s? I don't think so. And even the music. The music. You look familiar, bro. Besides, on here, I'm Northside too. The Red Men are just cruising nice. He says, Paul Gallagher. Yes, I'm from Drumcondra, my friend. I'm here in Glasnevin, Circle K, but I'm from Drumcondra. Going around for about 50 odd years, so I'm giving away the age, but absolute legendary. As I say, Thundercats are go! And do you remember Transformers, Robots in Disguise? What was it? What was the famous Optimus Prime? Optimus Prime was absolutely brilliant. Ever been to the States? It's good or bad? It's one country I have never been to, and I'm almost 52 and I've never been to the States. And I have a good friend who lives in Chicago and he's there about 15 years. He's always asking me to come over to Chicago. Never been to the States, no. No, very rarely outside Europe, to be honest. I do like a Canaries holiday, but other than that, I've been to Aruba on a honeymoon a long time ago. N08, Aruba, Jamaica. Are you gonna take? But that was unbelievable. But San Francisco says, hi, Garcia Christian in the house. How are you, my friend? San Francisco. This is what I love about going live on YouTube. Here I am, sitting in a murky, rainy Dublin at, 10 to 12 in the day, midday, having a coffee in a Circle K. That rhymed, actually. And there's people on from, obviously Liverpool, Dublin, Ireland, San Francisco. Where else are you guys from? All over the world. That's what I do. That's what I love. I've had people on from Australia, Iraq, Baghdad, all these. It's wow. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about it. That's why I like doing it. Now, obviously, it's a Liverpool Football Club channel, basically, but I do like chatting about the 80s and stuff like that, and 80s and 90s, and anything goes, especially in this type of chat where just sitting here relaxing, having a cup of coffee, parked up, you know what I mean? So, San Francisco says, hi, wow. San Francisco, some city there. Golden Gate Bridge. But, mate's best Scottish is good. Ole Johnny's Blue Label. That's whiskey, I presume you're talking about there. Pittsburgh Steelers are coming to Dublin next season. Just announced yesterday, says Ronnie Mbrugge. Yes, I did see that. Actually, it's only about a mile down the road there in Croke Park. Croke Park's just literally in Drumcondra. I'm in Glasnevin, which is next door to Croke Park. I'm right beside Glasnevin Cemetery. Look that up and Google that. Glasnevin Cemetery, one of the oldest cemeteries, well, the biggest. There's over 1.6 million people buried there since 1832, and I'm next door. I'm 100 yards away from it. It is, wow, what a cemetery for a walk around. They do a nice coffee there as well, and it is dead interesting, if you get the pun. But nice little rest for the lads this weekend, and we go to war with the toffee, says Paul. Yes, Paul, absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. That's huge. Tomorrow's a cup game. It's FA Cup. Plymouth Argyle should be beating them with half a team, to be fair. Rest the spine, rest all the big players. I wouldn't have Salah. I wouldn't have Gravenberg. I wouldn't have any of them. Van Dijk, Kanate, any of them near the team bus for tomorrow, and then go again and get ready to rock. My old mate Doug from the Dugout Football Channel is in the house. Big Scotsman, of course. Ireland play Scotland in Edinburgh tomorrow. That should be good, Doug. I'm looking forward to that one. How are you, mate? Hopefully you are absolutely well. Do they play baseball in Ireland, says Gooderbeard? No, they actually play a thing called hurling, Gaelic hurling. Have a look at it up on YouTube. Type in Irish Gaelic hurling and you will find out what it's like. It's a bit like mixed between, I don't know, and it is a crazy game. They've got like hurley sticks and they hit a slitter ball, which is like a solid lump of brick at about 200 miles an hour, and they don't really wear anything. The odd person wears a helmet, but that's about it, and it is a crazy fast game. Check it out, hurling, Gaelic hurling, Irish hurling on YouTube, and have a look at it because it is absolutely unbelievable. Put the academy boys in there, says Ronnie. I think Liverpool's under 21s are playing United. Under 18s are playing United at the moment. I think they're 2-0 down already. They've a good under 18s. I know it doesn't really matter. I mean, look at United last night. How did they win that game, that FA Cup game? How did United win that game last night? I mean, Maguire 93rd minute, way offside. I think half the Man United team were offside. Of course, there was no VAR to check it. The linesman should have went to Specsavers. I mean, it was just unbelievable. Unbelievable how that goal was allowed. Have you been to Mexico? Says Garcia Christian. No, I've never been to the Americas, put it that way. As I say, never really out of Europe, other than Aruba, which is in the Caribbean, and that was, what, 08? What was that? I'm forgetting how old I am, but that's, what, 17 years ago, but that was a honeymoon. So, yes, huge game tomorrow in Edinburgh, not beating Ireland in ages, says Doug. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's a good Scottish side, and obviously it's a very good Ireland side. We beat England the last time, very good second half for Ireland, but France and England's a big one today, isn't it? France and England is huge. England have a bit of a niggle on France, so I wouldn't be surprised if England gets something now. I know France are just, man, Dupont, who plays for France, is just world class. But look, I do love a bit of rugby, do love a bit of sport, do love, obviously, football, soccer, they call it in the States, and that's Liverpool FC. Baby, Ronaldo or Messi? For me, it's Messi. Now, Ronaldo is ridiculous. Ronaldo is absolutely ridiculous. We do know that. Of course, he is. The amount of goals and stuff like that. And I seen a goal for Al Hilal. Is that the team he plays for in Saudi? How he gets up in the air, bang, and heads it in. It's like a Cobra rising, really, isn't he? But he's wow. But Messi for me. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. You guys, where are we from, guys? Where are we from? Where are you watching me from? I'm in North Dublin, in a place called Glasnevin. As I say here, in a murky, rainy, not a great day, bit of a dull lunchtime in Dublin. So where are you guys from? I'm a Liverpool fan, my friend. A big Reds fan. Check out the channel, Dave's LFC Chats, Twitter, X and Instagram. Wow, this Circle K coffee is really nice. Really nice. Kelleher, Bradley, Gomez, Kwanzaa, Simicas, Endo, McConnell, Elliott, Chiesa, Jota, and Leone is his team. Very good team there. And Doug, yes, I'm sure it'll be very close to that to play Plymouth Argyle in the fourth round of the FA Cup tomorrow for Liverpool. But Knoxville, Tennessee, Gutter Beer is in the house. How are you, my friend? I'm going to try and do this little Saturday lunchtime trick every week for maybe 15, 20 minutes. Chat about anything you want. Keep it clean. Keep it real. But, me, Arsenal, yeah, well, look, Arsenal, what do you think of Arsenal? I mean, knocked out a League Cup midweek against a really good Newcastle, team. It's Liverpool-Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, League Cup final on the March the 16th, day before Paddy's Day, of course, at Wembley. Looking forward to that. Won't be easy for Liverpool. Liverpool will be favourites just because it's Liverpool and, the team and stuff, but that should be really interesting. But Arsenal, if Liverpool can beat Everton midweek, we go 9 points clear, better goal difference. But look, Arsenal won't throw in the towel. There's still games to play. We played them at Anfield in April. I think it's April 25th. There's a lot of football to play. So, don't throw in the towel. I'm sure Liverpool just keep going. Take it game by game. Take game by game. And let's see what happens. Glenshaw, Pennsylvania, right outside Pittsburgh. Ronnie, fair. Wow, a lot of Americans in today, baby. We beat Man City 5-1, says the Arsenal man in the house. Yeah, but then you followed it up by getting beat 2-0 by Newcastle, 4-0 on aggregate. You've got to have consistency, and I think that's key for Arsenal. They just haven't got consistency. They've a good team, just haven't got consistency. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Wow. From Australia, I'm in Dublin, Ireland, to Australia, Melbourne, to San Francisco, to Pittsburgh. Just Pennsylvania. Wow, that's what I'm saying. That's why I love coming on here. Anybody and everybody can come in, chat, say what you want. I'll keep it clean, but you know what I mean. We'll give it another 5 or 10 minutes. But yeah, I absolutely love it. And as I say, there will be a lot more of these. I visited Dublin last year. Temple Bar was brilliant. Very expensive, though. How much did you pay for a pint of Guinness in Temple Bar? Was it about 12 or 13 euro? I mean, it's crazy. And a normal bar outside Temple Bar, it's probably about €7. It's nearly double the price in Temple Bar. It's probably the worst place to go for a pint, to be fair. Next time you're in Dublin, drop me a DM and I'll tell you where to go for a beer, baby. I mean, there's a place called Brussels off Grafton Street, about, a 10-minute walk from Temple Bar. And that's the place to go. They've got a Phil Lynott, Tin Lizzy's Phil Lynott, lead singer, statue right outside this pub. It's a famous pub, and there's 4 or 5 pubs there, and they're absolutely, especially in the summer, you can stand outside, have a beer, watching the world go by. Brussels, beautiful. I'm used to being up early on Saturday for football, says Ronnie. Yeah, you guys, I mean, here's me in Dublin. We're in the same GMT as England. So when Liverpool kick off, it's the same time in Dublin. I mean, it's literally a stone's throw across the Irish Sea. Liverpool and Dublin are very close. So, but I don't appreciate, I do see it in the States and, fans all over the world in America and, Africa and Australia and New Zealand watching Liverpool and real early 4 or 3 in the morning watching Liverpool getting up. I mean, wow, that is brilliant. That is love for the club. That is absolute love for the club. Have we got a Frenchman in the house? But as I say, lads, let me know, gals and guys, of course, where you are watching this live. 3 players you want Liverpool to sign in the summer. Well, it depends who we keep. I mean, the contract 3, I mean, you could call them the Van Dijk, Salah and Trent. For me, I think Salah and Trent sign 2-year deals, extensions. That's for me. That's a bit of a rumour and stuff like that. I think Van Dijk and Salah are close. I think the 2 of them sign. I'd be very surprised if they don't. Trent, at the moment, looks like Madrid in the summer, but you never know. You never know. Andrew Quinn in the house. Big up, Dave. Hope you're well. At least Klopp might have some good sleeps. I'm leaving Slot in his hands, our team. Wow, I didn't expect this from Slot in the last few months. Exciting times. Andrew from Liverpool. Andrew, wow, no one expected this. I mean, when Klopp left, we were down in the dumps. We were not happy campers. I was worried. I thought maybe, especially we didn't bring anybody in. We brought Chiesa in, and that was late, and he didn't play for months and still hasn't played much. It was pretty much the same team Klopp had. A few tweaks here and there. Gravenberg in midfield's been an absolute wow. Salah has one of his best seasons ever. Van Dijk has it. I think we haven't had many injuries. We've been lucky on that front, but maybe it's because of lack of intensity. We haven't been as intense. I did say you can quote me on this one, but I did say last week on a podcast that Liverpool were heavy metal under Klopp, as in AC/DC, Metallica under Klopp. Now we're a bit soft rock, a bit Def Leppard, and we don't get the injuries as much. Yes, we harry, yes, we press, yes, we have all that, but not as much. We're much calmer on the ball and off the ball, and Slot certainly on the sidelines is way, way calmer too. But I'm not going to stay on much longer, guys. Just great to see us all over the world. Cheers for popping in. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, and show us you care. I'm going to try, as I say, do a lot more of these little impromptu lives. So have your notification bell on. We can chat about what you want. Obviously, Liverpool fan and stuff like that. But rugby, whatever you want. 80s, 90s, music, cartoons. It's a bit of crack, isn't it? That's what it is all about. I am a French, but I am in the US. French man living in the USA. Liverpool are interested in Xavi Simons from Leipzig for the summer. Hope Klopp does us a favour with him. It would have been a Red Bull director. Red Bull gives you wins or wings. Yeah. Look, let's see. I don't know. I'm not even thinking about the summer. I'm just thinking about tomorrow against Plymouth and then Everton on Wednesday. And really, we're in all competitions. We're in a cup final against Newcastle in March. For me, I want the league. I want the Premier League. I want number 20. I want the league out of all the trophies. I think anything after the league is a bonus for me. I mean, the league's the dream. If we get the league over the line, I'll be a happy camper. And everything else is a bonus. The League Cup, the FA Cup, even the Champions League. I want the Premier League. So, guys, look, get your last few comments in. Not a few minutes. Nice little chat here. Nice little impromptu little chat on a murky day in Dublin, as they say. But great just seeing you all over the world. San Francisco, Melbourne, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, everywhere. Great. Absolutely great. And as I say, that's why I like going live impromptu. Just go live. See who's going to pop in, what you've got to say, different parts of the world, LFC family, and more, as they say. Absolute legendary. But I haven't got much power on my phone left, so it could go at any minute. If it does, I'm very sorry, but maybe another 5 minutes. We shall see. No, I'm not French. I am from Botswana, and I am in the US. Oh, sorry, mate. Okay. No panic. I'm on an iPhone here. It's quite small, and the text is very small. So I'm doing a little Specsavers trick here to read it. Will you be over for the parade for the Champions League final? Hopefully to visit Jack, as in Jack Mac LFC. Absolutely, my friend Andrew. Absolutely. The dream would be to be in Liverpool in May for the last game of the season and lift the Premier League trophy. I mean, that would be the dream, wouldn't it? That would be the dream. What a party. Because remember when we won it in 2020? After a 30-odd year wait, it was COVID. There was no fans allowed. Fans weren't. That was the only thing about winning it in 2020. Yes, it was brilliant. Yes, I wanted it. It was great. The hoodoo was broken. But the fans couldn't enjoy it as much as they should have. Klopp and the players couldn't enjoy it as much as they deserved to. So hopefully, it's not done yet. Loads of work to do. But if we win the league this year, it will be crazy. The champagne is on ice, baby. Number 20 is all that matters, is North Red. That's what I'm saying, baby. Absolutely North Red. That's what it's all about. Number 20 is what I want. The big 2-0. I want that Premier League. I agree with you, mate, but I want Real Madrid. I want Real Madrid's ass as well. How's it going, Dave? Mark Forrest, legend in the house. Hit the like, hit the share. There's Jack Mack's channel. Check it out. Mark Forrest is putting it in the comments. Another legendary friend of mine. Know him since about 2019 when I started doing these chats, LFC chats and fun. I've been over to Liverpool with Jack, even in his house with his mum and dad. So, absolute legends. Absolute legends. And it's, as I say, it's a family really, isn't it? LFC family. I want it all, says Mark. Mark's being greedy. He wants it all, baby. He wants the big Q word. He wants the quadruple. Hi, Dave. The quadruple is much likely, buddy. Garrison. Oh, Jesus. Garrison is in the house. How are you, my friend? Look, it's never been done before. There's been trebles. There's been this. United won a league, Champions League, and FA Cup one year. That's a wow season, really. We're in the Carabao Cup final. We'd be favourites for that, but Newcastle are decent. We're still in the FA Cup. We play that tomorrow. Should progress tomorrow. Premier League, 6 points clear, game in hand. We played a huge game on Wednesday. Possibility to go 9 points clear. That would be big, I think, Wednesday night. And of course, Champions League is a lottery. We're in the last 16 there. We don't know who we have yet, but we're in all the competitions. And you never know. I could look back on this video and go, wow, but look, have faith, get behind the team. I want the Premier League. I want number 20. Everything else is a bonus. If we win them all, it'll be dreamland. But if we don't, it's the league I want. You know, that type of way. But we shall see. Are you in your car? Yes, I am in my car. I'm doing a, what do you used to call it? Carpool, was it? Because your man used to sing, James Corden, I think it was, singing songs in his car. Maybe I should do a carpool. Something like that. Sorry to be a wet blanket, but spread ourselves. We risk it all. Happened before us, is not red. But we've got a good squad this time. And injuries, I'm saying lucky with injuries. As I said earlier, maybe it's the heavy metal football being downgraded to soft rock is helping us on the injury front. But I just think it's all about the spine. Alisson, Kanate, Van Dijk, the likes of the midfield then of Szoboszlai is really starting to show now. Gravenberch, McAllister, that midfield three. And of course, Mo Salah up front. Them staying fit. Wow, we throw in the rest of the talent. You never know. You never know. But we are in a good place. We're in a better place than I thought we'd be. So love it and live it. And that's the way you do it. I want it all. Never seen us win a Premier League title. 2020. And to celebrate my second league title to make us level. And go level with United with 20. But as I say, the fans could enjoy it this time. We couldn't really enjoy it in 2020, could we? Because it was the COVID and all that going on. It was crazy. But this time it would be Thierry Henry. Never been this good of a position before, and we're not even at our best as Mark. That's what I mean. Yes, Dave, you get a bit of that Irish. Mick Moran, how are you, my friend? Check out Copite Podcast, absolute legend in the house, Mick Moran. Actually, Mick, I'm in a petrol station here, about 6-7 minutes walk from the Gravediggers pub. The Gravediggers is right behind me here, baby. They serve one hell of a pint of Guinness, don't they, Mick? I've met Mick in there before for a pint of Guinness. So Mick Moran, Copite Podcast, check him out. Mark Forrest might put it up there, but he's absolute legend. Yes, the Gravediggers. Next time you're in Dublin, let me know you're in Dublin next time, baby. I'm in Circle K having a coffee, baby. But the Gravediggers is right behind me. Wow, what a pub that is. Check it out. Google it. Famous old pub where the old Gravediggers from Glasnevin Cemetery used to go back in the 1830s and 40s. A lot of famous people were in there. Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Willy Wonka. The original Willy Wonka, of course, was in there making films in the 70s and 80s. So it's a famous pub, and they do make a good Guinness. But that offside last night was crazy. That offside last night was absolutely ridiculous. Mick, we got to do a video soon, mate. We got to do a video on a podcast chat soon about the Reds because we're in dreamland at the moment. So Mick Moran, big time legend. But that offside last night was like a carry-on movie, wasn't it? There were 15 players offside. Well, you only have 11, but you know what I mean. Crazy. Specsavers job. That's a Specsavers ad or gif right there. I mean, Maguire scores at, 93rd minute? Wow. Gene Wilder, yes. Gene Wilder, back in the 70s. Great picture. Google it, guys. Put it in. Gravediggers Pub, Dublin, Glasnevin. Gene Wilder and Roger Moore, even Toto Scalacci, the famous 1990s World Cup Italian forward who, of course, broke Ireland's hearts in the quarterfinals. But defo, it'd be good to be one in a pub when you're next to, oh yeah, I do love that little pub chat. You've had Neil Atkinson on a few times and me mate Garrett Roberts, and you've had a load of people on, but check it out, guys. Cop-Out podcast in the house. The legends continue. Optimus Prime. This coffee's good, I have to say. Rate Arsenal out of 10. I would say 7 for Arsenal. They need a striker, don't they? They really do. I'd say 7 for Arsenal out of 10. 4 this season, says Mark Forrest. I social distance in 2020 at Anfield outside the city when we got to beat by Chelsea to confirm as the champions. Red flares, absolutely. I do remember that. I remember that. Was Dejan Lovren outside the ground wrapped up or something when Liverpool fans were outside Anfield when Chelsea beat City that night and it was confirmed that we were champions? Was something like that outside Anfield with the flares and the ole. Oh, it was just great. I would have loved him to be over there. I'm sure Mick was there as well, but wow. Noah is in the house. How are you, Noah? Hope you're well. Hit the like, hit the share, give us a sub, show us you care. Dave's, LFC Chats, YouTube and Instagram and Twitter X. Don't know whether it's X or Twitter, whatever you call it. I still call it Twitter, even though it's X. But you know what I mean. Noah is in. Where are you guys from? Obviously, a lot of Liverpool boys in here. I'm a Dublin boy. We've had people in from Pittsburgh, Melbourne. You know, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Going to give it another minute or two and then I've got to rock and roll. But as I say, I'll do a lot more of these little lunchtime chats, so have your notifications on. I love watching all these horrible manx wishing to be us, says Mark. I'm in a plane. I'm in a plane. Where are you flying to, baby? You shouldn't have your phone on a plane. Unless it's taxiing, maybe. But I don't think you're allowed to have your phone on the plane, can you? Or maybe, I don't know. But North Red is Belfast. North Red, yeah, I knew you were Belfast. New Jersey, you'll never walk alone. Absolute legend. A lot of Americans in today. Maybe it's the time zone. I don't know. What are we here now? It's 10 past 12. 10 past